There were times that we could afford hotels, and there were times that we couldn't afford hotels. And when we couldn't afford the hotel, we'll sleep in the car.
Where's the blanket?
So it doesn't come out.
It's on your mom's side. Give her the blanket.
The backspace does turn into a full-size bed, yes. There are padding and like sheets and blankets and pillows that we could use to cushion ourselves, yes. But it gets kind of small after a while. Like if you're in a small space surrounded by like the walls, sometimes it can feel like they're kind of closing in.
If before this you didn't learn anything, but Corona should teach you that we're all a paycheck away from being homeless in the streets or in a hotel. Basic things as a roof over your head and food in your belly. As a parent, these are the things that we should be able to provide with ease. And me not being able to do that, it tugs at my emotion because it's not fair to them. My princess, and I tell her all the time, she's beautiful and she's a princess, and I'm giving her a bird bath in a gas station bathroom. It makes me feel like a failure. Definitely makes me feel like a failure. My godmother used to give me baths with milk, oatmeal, and honey.
I never took a cereal bath. So I'm going to take a cereal bath. What I didn't understand was, why did we have to go out? All we had to do was pay the hotel. It wasn't that much money, right? It couldn't be that much money. Mommy, stop it! Stop it!
My 3 days that I guaranteed my kids that would be in a car ended up from 3 days to being a 6-day stretch, which could have easily gone or was supposed to go to 10-day stretch. But Barbara Estrada, which we call her Miss Barbie, stepped in for the second time and allow us to have a place to rest our head.
You go through the process. I'm going to put my card information in. All right. You will pay me back $10 at a time because I know you're getting the first paycheck and I don't want to put you in the red.
The first paycheck is going to be 2 weeks pay all at once so we can pay back and forth.
Yeah, but I need you to get back on your feet. I don't want you to keep going around like where you're always trying to catch up.
Being in the car was like the worst for me. It was like, why am I even here? What did I do to deserve this? It felt like I was trapped in a box, like someone tossed me in a cage where there were the bars were thick, and it was like you can't even stick your hand through it. And then they locked the cage and then disposed of the key. And then when we finally got into a hotel, I feel like that cage just bursted. Like I was free again. But then every time we get back into the car, I go back into that state. And when I get used to it, it's like I'm still trapped, but it wasn't as bad as it used to be.
I remember the first time around when I left the hotels, I made a promise to myself and to my kids that we will never come back to these hotels. And having to come back, I failed myself and them. And then with COVID, it made it even worse because hotels that didn't charge deposit are charging deposit. Those that did charge deposit are doubling up on this deposit. And my son tells me all the time that he knows that I'm trying, but he doesn't like it. He's very vocal about not having a place to stay.
We've been moving around kind of like a lot, so it's been like, I feel like we haven't been keeping the balance that I wanted. It makes me feel like I can never really settle into a place because I have this feeling that we're gonna have to move out again until we get like a place that we can call our own.
You've reached the Food Pantry Assistance at Osceola Council on Aging. If you're interested in receiving a bag of food, please leave your name, number, and we will reach back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
It's not fair to them that they have to choose between a roof over their head or food in their belly. Just like it's not fair to them when my family send them money just so they can be happy, buy a toy to distract them from what they're going through. and we don't have that hotel stay, and they know that their money combined can't pay for a room for a night or two. They've sacrificed a lot, money, toys, and everything in between. I'm thankful for my kids, and I cannot thank them enough. And I try to beat into their heads every day that this does not make them who they are. This is just temporary, and I have to remember we're healthy, we're alive when thousands are dying due to corona. We have a car versus the people that we see on the sidewalk sleeping with their shopping cart. So I have to look at the little things that others don't have. When I had that, I feel like all the wind was sucked out of me. I look at that smile on their face despite them being hungry or wanting a shower. It makes me want some more. It keeps me happy. It keeps me content. Because if I don't look at it like that, I get lost in what we don't have and where we are.